Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I was guided to step into this journey this evening and to create this journey because we're moving through a clearing on energy of conflict and battle. And what I have noticed when this energy arises is that it creates a lot of tension in my body. And one of the ways that I like to release that tension is to vocalize and to bring in sound, which basically works to vibrate the body. And it changes the vibration of the field within our being. It actually helps our body to attune to an energy that is different than what it has been attuned to. And that's the beautiful, easeful power of sound healing. And specifically when I bring forward tones, one of the things that I've had to get used to is that the tones may not always sound like I expect them to. And part of the reason that that happens is because the tones, sometimes as they come through, they may even come through out of tune, because that's there for a reason, because there's an energy clearing. And so vocal sound healing in the way that I bring it through may be different than just listening to traditional music or even traditional sound healing that uses instruments, which I also do. And I just want you to be aware that every tone that I make is there for a reason. It's there to open a particular energy center in your body. It's there to activate something within you. And if there's a particular tone that comes out that doesn't align with your body or it feels uncomfortable, it's there to shake something loose. And then there will be other tones that come through that are there to harmonize and activate and amplify certain beneficial frequencies within your body. And so as I move through this vocal sound healing, I have no idea what's going to come forward. But I just want you to be present with whatever and however you feel in the body as these tones come through. And we'll start with a bit of a guided meditation that will allow you to drop into the body and become aware of the space around you and get grounded and relax the nervous system so that your body may be more able to receive this energy. And specific to the energies that I'm clearing here, what I'm really bringing forward is the frequency of unity consciousness. This is a frequency that is available to all of us all of the time. But when we step out of harmony with our truth, sorry, something's clearing. When we step out of harmony with our truth, or we step out of harmony with our higher self, our soul, our soul's path, our soul's mission, it's very easy for anxiety to arise. And it's very easy for us to feel that anxiety or that tension within our body and then project it out into the world around us and project it towards the people that are in our lives, or maybe even people that we don't know, that we might project that anger or that tension out towards. And when these battle and fight kind of energies are stirred up in the collective, it's very, very important that we take extra care to find compassion, that we take extra care to step into a place of unified resonance with ourselves first and foremost, so that we can then open into a space of unification with the world around us. And you may find some very specific things triggered for you right now. And so I invite you to bring all of that onto the sacred altar of this journey experience that we're about to walk through. And so go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable position, in a place of rest. That may look like you laying down with your entire body flat on the floor, maybe your head supported, something underneath your knees. It may look like you choosing to remain a bit more active in the journey and be seated upright. Whatever you choose, make sure that you feel comfortable for maybe a 20 to 30 minute duration. I'm not sure how long this is going to go. It depends on what comes through. And I'm going to go ahead and take you through some guided relaxation to activate some different places in the body that will allow you to drop in a bit further. And so the first thing that I'd like you to do is become aware of the crown of your head, please. Drawing your attention and awareness up into the crown of your head. Imagining that you're a point of light as a soul at the top of your head. And as you become aware of this part of your body, also become aware of the space around your head. The space above, the space to the right, to the left, to the front, to the back. And this is a variation of a spatial awareness exercise I've been working with a class I'm teaching. And really, when we come into a place of spatial awareness, it's really there to help us anchor into the present moment, to anchor back into the now and take us out of that trauma response, that fight or flight. And so as you find yourself connecting with the crown of your head, allow, again, this awareness of the space around the crown, above, below, behind, beside. And as you come into the crown chakra, perhaps even choosing a color in your mind's eye that you'd like to welcome in addition to the white light that represents you as a soul. And this color is representative of peace, of tranquility, of ease, of grace. And as you allow that to flow into the crown of the head, allow it to expand, imagining almost that color is merging with your own light and is dropping down from the crown of the head, merging into the third eye chakra at the brow. See that expanding into the brain and the space between the ears. And then allow yourself as a point of awareness to come into the throat chakra. And as you come into the throat chakra, continue to allow that peace and tranquility to drop in that color ray that you've chosen into the throat. And I am going to make some tones here for this particular energy center because that's the quickest way to activate the throat chakra. You may want to tone with me as you activate this center, or you may want to clear your throat. Just notice if something is triggered for you here. Pausing there in the throat chakra. Noticing what is present for you, what is released, what is still there. Realizing that there will be more energy to be shed here in the throat over the journey. And dropping down as a point of awareness into your heart chakra now. Into that space in the center of the chest, this space of expansion and connection. And when there are battle and fight energies present in the collective, it's very common for us to close this energy center down, and you may not feel safe in opening it fully in this journey, and that's okay. But I invite you in this moment, as you drop into the heart, to allow the energetics of peace and tranquility through that color ray to drop in, along with light that represents you as a point of awareness, as a soul. And take some deep cleansing breaths here. And there is a tone or a group of tones coming through for this energy center as well. I'm hearing that these tones will help to release grief and fear and sadness energy that may be present, that you've used to create a boundary or create a barrier within the heart chakra. So deep breath into the heart here. Taking a breath here, dropping down further still into the belly. The belly center, the solar plexus, takes a hit when we are experiencing conflict in our outer landscape. It's very easy to be, as I said earlier, knocked out of your discernment, knocked out of your knowing. And so as you drop into the belly, maybe placing a hand over the belly center here. And what we're going to do here is bring in light. We're going to breathe light into the belly center. Light into the center of this energy body chakra. Imagining that you're creating a golden mini sun. This mini sun is representative of your confidence, your knowing, your truth, your discernment. And you may wish to bring that peace and tranquility frequency down into the solar plexus as well, just to release any charge. Sometimes we can mistake anger for confidence. We can become very big and blustery and go to battle with something, and that doesn't always really align with us being truly in our confidence and our truth. And so as I bring in some tones here, just drop into the belly. I'm going to bring in maybe some higher tones here, some light. Good. Breathe here. Feeling that quiet confidence that exists underneath all of the busy. And dropping now down into the sacral chakra, the seat of the emotional body, the place where we hold so much trauma from other lifetimes where we've maybe been in fight or in battle. And so go ahead and breathe yourself as a point of awareness and light down into that low belly, just below the belly button, that sacral chakra. And choose to bring that peace and tranquility frequency, that color ray, down into this part of your body as well. Understanding that this place in our being, this emotional body connection, feels deeply. And when we cut ourselves off from feeling, we also cut ourselves off not only from feeling the negative frequencies, the negative emotions, but we also just as distinctly cut ourselves off from feeling joy. And so as you drop in here, perhaps even just choosing in this moment to feel, letting whatever else is present, whatever emotions are present, to just rise to the surface. And I'm going to bring in a tone. It sounds a bit like a hum that's about to come through here. This is just to relax the nervous system, which will then in turn relax the energy body, which will then in turn relax the emotional body. And so deep breath into the sacral here. A lot of Hathor energy coming through there. Have kind of a very distinct sound. And so dropping now into the root of the body. We've made our journey down here. Whew. As we drop into this part of the body, it's very, very normal to have an emotional reaction. This part of your being is locked up oftentimes, especially when there's battle energy at play. The nervous system shuts down and the trauma body activates and the root chakra closes itself up so that we can protect ourselves. And the problem with that is that it begins to create a closed vessel, a closed channel. And when you have a whole bunch of inputs coming in from the outside world and that root chakra is closed, then there's a tendency for you to hold on to all of that energy. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a train going through. And trains are all about moving energy really quickly and bulldozing through things. So just dropping into that root chakra, and we'll see what tone wants to come through. It actually feels like there might be a mix of tones here. And so as you drop into the root chakra, bring yourself in as a point of awareness, some white light coming in. And then allow that peace and tranquility that you've been cultivating through this center channel to drop all the way down into that root, please. And for those of you that are aware of and are connected to the energy center below your feet, you can activate this one at the same time, the Earth Star Chakra. You can allow the energy to flow all the way through here. So just take a deep breath in. Just activating and releasing some fear here. Just harmonizing the whole center channel now, all of the chakras. Opening the energy centers above the head now. Vibrating the whole channel. Relaxing the whole body. Getting into the higher chakras. Just attuning the upper chakras here. Opening the heart. dropping down into the sacral now and the solar plexus. Into the root. Just bringing in some light codes with the variation in the vocal. Little pulses of energy coming in. Bringing in the earth now. Balancing the cosmic and the earth. Creating a spiral of that cosmic and earth energy. Bringing it up through the center channel. Now we're going to bring in light from 360 degrees, representative of joy. Ancestral energy coming in now. just take a breath here. Notice what might have arisen for you in that journey. Just taking a little moment to just bring some vibration of your own into your body, perhaps a hum. Just dropping back in. Home. Home. I just realized they're having me sing home. 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 Coming home in your body. Home. 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 Let's take a deep breath right here. I have a hand over my heart. You might choose to join me. Just feeling home, home in the body. The frequency of unity consciousness is home. It is a remembering that we are source, that we are divine beings here having a human experience, and that everyone that we look across at is also a divine being here having a human experience. That there is indeed no separation between us. That we are all one. And that even though we are all unique and autonomous individuals, that we are a part of a collective whole. That we are a part of a unified whole that has been divided. And so in this moment, feel the totality of your being returning to wholeness. And know that as that happens for you, that as that totality of being and wholeness comes back in for you, that you are creating a framework for others to follow, to match. And that is our one mission here on this planet. Our one mission is to activate this frequency within us, to come back to our wholeness, come back to our unified state of being. And that everything else, when we've done that, everything else will fall into place. And so I leave you with that message, beautiful beings. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for witnessing this. I'm going to be offering activations like this going forward in different ways. There will be ways for you to get an individual attunement, an individual activation. There will be ways for you to continue to tune in here on my YouTube channel to receive free attunements just like this. And there will be ways for those of you who are subscribers of my monthly healing circles to receive extra special ones every month. And so this work is just beginning, just expanding now for me. Thank you for allowing me to show up in my vulnerability and bare my soul to you. This is my soul's work here, to bring this energy forward. And is my mission to bring this unity consciousness here onto this planet in whatever way it wants to pass through me in that day. And today it just happened to be in the form of this vocal healing, so thank you for listening. I hope you come back to this recording often It doesn't matter if you feel that there's battle energies happening out in the world around you. You might have that happening internally over something or someone or an idea or a construct. And so you can come back to this journey as often as you need. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. I love you. Check out and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you don't miss out on any of these attunements as they come in. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you.